game is underway. And he take it into their stride and try to lay it off using their pace. Menace the Cubs do pose. The ball does come in and it comes in with pace, but it's easily opening up in front of him. Fantisima Magala. I say easily, but he had to really be back position. And look at the way that he just maneuvers the ball into space. Smashes the ball into number 20. Elvis Torac with that touch for Uganda. Hey, once again it goes to the number 4 for Chile, but it was Antonio Ricalme with that strike, and head of boy Oria La Roja. It looks to be, but he fakes the shot, and now it's going to be with the left foot and green, but and it does go into the box. Well headed clear though by Uganda. An absolute chatter in there. Allowed them to creep further up the pitch. Sebastian with their card system. And be hoping to do for the rest of the game. Just punts it up to their striker. Also pedigree than we're used to from Uganda. And any competition, brilliant backfield. Bit of sadness after the France game. So for Brian, to their strikers again, pace to burn. Paying dividends somewhat. Chile escaped with it, would quite have the pace of their Ugandan counterparts though. Uganda, again a through ball. Yeah, got a pitch like glass to glide across and just right. And they had been afforded a free kick. Jonas opens up for the lines, all correct. As Uganda coming again, the chances that they can bring the ball up into the area, Leporati, and all 6 matches of. Here's Bogere. Bogere should be just on. Couldn't hold his run. Through the lines, and he might be in here for the cross ball. See all them all. Look at Bogere. He's just so enticing, and he lays the number 9 for Uganda. Pleased with how he's dealt with the ball, but he did have a rash action on Martin Jimenez. They might not, but it's still alive for Bogere. Goes with the left-footed shot and midfield as well. Nice little layout from Richard Okello, and again, that's a very decent turn again from the number 11 line up. And the corner does come in. Conditions. So most of these players though did have the chance to, once again, is absolutely not. Sander van der Dijk, not interested. One. Zidane Yanez, the number 10, Aja. And keeping it here on the touchline. They still manage to still have it, and they do want to throw in. Coaching staff of Uganda, as Uganda trying to flood that attack with numbers in his instructions. Ready and alert when called upon. And they might have to be here again. You can see the training ground routine, and that's allowed Uganda to break in adoring spectators. What can he do with this corner? Another vicious one. Okay, he looks for his options. He still has it at his toes. Free Sander van der Dijk to his stride. And as he got to the edge of the box, better option. Now the cross can be the keeper. Absolutely expert. We're being told that there's going to be 3 minutes at the end. Launched up into the midfield. Plenty at least for the official to deliberate on, but the free kick is given to La Roja in the middle of the pot. Zidane Yanez just hits the deck, and Jimenez managed to get around Torac. Will be the right-footed outswinger, and it goes right up. It could have been any one of 4. For all that, I have to say, excellent delivery, and look at that. He's got the last touch. The 4-year-old referee getting the second half underway. Chile kicking from left to right. It will stab through. That's very well kept though by Francisco. Manages to go around the corner. First time ball. Last moment, Viejas. Very. Brian Senyondo. And Kisa just with a neat little layoff to Balloon's advantage. Here's Ricarme looking to get it onto his left boot and just trap through the bellowing echoes of his voice. Those stretched out legs there from the captain. But later on, and now this ball around the outside. Uganda trying to use it from Uganda, laying the ball across the line. And now move from Bogere in that midfield block. He's scored 4 goals, including 2 against Peru in the 5-0 win. Still have possession here. That's a pass just over the top. Might still get to the Chilean with the instep. Just have a look at this. Beats his defender. Lays it off on the outside. Now can the cross come in? Zinguba did it. Yanez sliding in. Rising through the ranks of Chilean football. But here come Uganda, Varas, but the ball is won back by Uganda. It's being shown by Yanez. And he does find some, traditionally a defender. So it will be curious to see Antonio Riquelme from the supporters, predominantly of Uganda. Comes alive to Bogere. The men's game. No, it's quite a player. Just smacking it against the Chilean opponent. Rare touch for Arafat Nkula now onto the field, and every single time the ball comes to you, they still have it though. Orellana trying to employ the best out of those. It's great from Uganda. Here's Magala. Some rare instructions from their coach. Chile come now through Riquelme. Here's Magala. Magala, Pasaka Sunshine player. And I think he's wondering exactly the same. And if Uganda doesn't find an equalizer, 32. But he pressing as a team in the attacking positions. It is Riquelme with the delivery. And the options aren't quite there.